Hello friends. This is Becky with Becky Budgets. If you're new to this channel, my name is Becky and my husband and I are currently on a journey to pay off $69,000 worth of debt in order to hopefully get into our first home within the next 5 years. Right now, I wanted to go ahead and film how I set up my June payment schedule. As you know, my husband and I get paid on a variable income. So I try to set up which bills we're going to pay per paycheck based on that information. Now, this is our third month budgeting and everything seems to be going okay. So let's go ahead and get started. So what I've done so far is I wrote in all of our bills for the month of June. And next to them, I went ahead and added the values of those bills. So here I've got 4 different highlighters. So I'll use these to kind of break down how I'm going to pay the bills. So let's go ahead and get started with, let's do pink. I usually start our week off on Thursdays, but my paycheck this month is, I always get paid on the first of the month. So my paycheck is actually coming in on Wednesday. So I'm going to go ahead and do a June 1st start. And I'm designating these paychecks, since they're both being counted in one, as pink. Now, I know that the minimum that I get paid monthly is $3,990. My husband gets paid weekly, and we're getting one paycheck of his within this calendar week or paycheck week. So I can go ahead and add the $707, which is the minimum he gets paid weekly. Now that's going to give us a total of $4,697. Now, I know already that we're going to have to pay our sinking funds, which is $100. And we're going to have to pay the 52-week challenges this week. So we've got, mine this month is going to be $120. And my husband's for this week is going to be $22. So that value has been brought down to $4,455. So what I do is I go day by day and I make sure that this paycheck will cover these bills. So rent I've got for $2,000. So that needs to be paid. Our Upstart loans, which both come out on the same day. Oh, I messed that up. Let me go ahead and get started again. So perfect. So it's 4,455 minus the 2,000. So minus the 2 Upstart loans. So those are going to get paid. Our Allstate bill, which is $142.50, that will get paid. The Dell at $92 will get paid. Bumping up over here, the minimum on my Capital One went down to $32, and Audible is still on like a 3-month grace period. We're month 2 right now. So I'm going to go ahead and continue paying the minimum, which is $80. So that gets covered. And then we've got the Southwest, which is my husband's Chase. That's going to come out as $151. And then Excel, we budget $250 for. Now that's going to leave us with about $87. That's enough based on the variability of our paychecks that we'll be able to get a little extra to put towards our variable envelopes. And it will give us a little bit of a overage to pay our Dell. So if you see what that all kind of panned out for that week. Now I'm going to go ahead and assign week 2 this kind of teal color. On this week, we're only going to get my husband's income, so it's $707. We've got to pay our T-Mobile, which is $100. We've got to pay our Freedom, which is $115. We have to pay Xfinity, which is $150. Our student loan, Microsoft, and Cricket. So that leaves $144. And that's that full week. Now, once again, I'm going to go ahead and take the $100 we pay into our sinking funds, and we'll be on week 23. So minus the $23. So that'll leave about $21 to go into our Dell Extra payment. So that worked out. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to week 3. As the month moves down, our paychecks become smaller, or our bills become smaller. So we end up having a little more overage, and that overage is used into our staggered variable spending envelopes. So week 3, I'm going to go ahead and designate this peach color. So we're going to go ahead and restart. So $707, which is my husband's paycheck. On this week, we only have to budget for Nationwide, which is my dog's insurance, and our Apple subscription. So that's going to give us an overage of $543. Now, we take the $100 out for sinking funds, and then we're going to be on week 24. So that's going to give us about $419 that we can kind of play with to go ahead and fill our variable envelopes. So that's a good amount. I think we'd be able to, it's a little different this month because it is a 5-week month. So I have to budget $100 more for food, which is $500, and then $50 more for our gas. So instead of it being $200 this month, it's $250. So this will be a good way to go ahead and pull that in. Now, the last paycheck that I'm going to count in this budget for this month, I'm going to designate yellow. Once again, my husband gets paid a minimum of $707. On this check, I've got to pay Slate, which the minimum on that went down to $86, but we're still paying $88. And then Amazon is going to come out, that's $17. And then my husband's phone, which is $57. Those are all the bills that are due this month. I know for sure we're going to have to pay our sinking funds, and we'll be on week 25. So I'll take 25 away. That'll leave us about $420 to finish paying our staggering the filling of our variable envelopes. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Based on this being a holiday week and camping season starting, my husband's paychecks tend to be a little higher than usual. So that being said, even though I'm planning on paying this overage to our variable spending, I'm hoping that we'll get those paid sooner with his variable income. And all of this overage that I'm calculating, or at least a big portion of it, will go towards our Dell, which is our snowball payment for the month. So, yep, this is just a how-to on how I do our breakdown for week to week so that I can kind of keep in line how I pay my paychecks or how I pay my bills. If this is something you're interested, definitely go ahead and follow us on this journey. I do this monthly, usually the week before a new month starts. And this is what I base the weekly budget that I post. So hopefully this is helpful to those of you getting started with budgeting. This has helped me a lot, and I'm hoping it will help you as well. As always, I hope you are having a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.